My name is Nini Chika, and this story will remind you that sometimes the people who bury you are the same people God uses to announce you. Her name was Ada Ora, a quiet girl with a loud destiny. But in her village, people did not see destiny. They saw poverty, they saw misfortune, they saw a girl who walked with her head down and carried wounds she never showed the world. When her father died and her mother fell sick, Ada Ora became the shadow everyone ignored. She worked in people's farms, carried water for families who didn't bother to thank her, and sold oranges under a sun that burned like fire. But the real pain wasn't the poverty, it was the rumors. Someone once said, Ada Ora is cursed. Wherever she goes, trouble follows. And gossip in an African village spreads faster than dust in Hamatan. People avoided her, doors closed, opportunities passed her by like she didn't exist. One day, overwhelmed by shame, Ada Ora walked to the old village river, the place where people went when they needed a miracle or a breakdown. She sat on a flat stone and whispered through tears, God, if you still see me, please just one sign. Show me I was not born to suffer. She was ready to stand up and leave when she heard footsteps, soft, slow, deliberate. An elderly man dressed in faded white stood behind her. His eyes were sharp, like someone who could see inside the soul. He said, Child, why are you crying near a river that remembers every destiny written before birth? Ada Ora wiped her tears and said, My life has been nothing but pain. Everywhere I turn, people hate me. I don't know what I did. The man nodded slowly. Ah, the village has spoken lies about many, and you believed them. Then he leaned close and whispered something that froze her heartbeat. You are not cursed. You are covered, hidden, protected, because your glory is too bright for jealous eyes. Before Ada Ora could ask who he was, the man pointed to a dirt footpath leading home. Tomorrow, he said, your name will rise louder than their gossip. And just like mist, he vanished. The next morning, the village square was shaking with noise. A wealthy land developer had arrived with documents, searching for the rightful owner of several acres of fertile land. The land belonged to Ada Ora's late father, a land nobody in the village ever told her about, a land they hoped to steal when she grew old enough to ask. When her name was called, the entire village turned. The same people who mocked her now watched as her inheritance, signed, stamped, and legal, was handed back to her. Ada Ora covered her mouth and cried, not because of the land, but because she realized God had heard